Hey guys, welcome in, and this is going to be a little spotlight on the devs that we know, the devs that we are most likely going to be seeing at the high 3K range. Um, there is, of course, some devs that are out of this range, but these are going to be the easiest ones to show you, the ones that you can prepare for. If you want to be running decks just to beat the devs, this is what they are using. So I'm just going to turn this down one more notch. It seems a little bit on the loud side. So they are both popping off their spheres, and man, these devs are running serious decks, and the ones that I've seen play have been playing very well. I do like the matchup with Ray, the Mega Ray and Ray. It's a very, very good matchup. So, I like that 4076 is being aggressive with his Garantina, and I actually think it would probably be good for him to just straight out attack. But the Ray, I wonder if the dev is running swap spot. Let's just have a quick little look at this. No swap spot. So it's just a straight out beating deck, just like the Megas. And I wonder if many of the devs are very strategical. You know, like what I talk about in my videos, how I like to set things up. I've seen them use a lot of just heavy beating decks. I wonder if they just like got good figures, hit hard. I wonder if they just play like that. That'll be interesting. It'll be cool if anyone does have like a dual idea of them doing some super smart, like, oh, I never even thought of that kind of move. I'd love to see like some awesome skill use. Oh, here we go. And oh, there goes the Dragon Sphere. So one thing now he's got to be careful of is the max revive. Keeping the pressure on, so that's a smart move by the dev crit. I think that's a cool name too. Like, oh, that's rough though. That's rough. Hits that roll. Goodbye Ray. Didn't even get to use his Mega Ray, and then he can't just put it straight back out either because he's just burned his max revive. So one good thing that the opponent could do, or the opponent, I'm speaking of the devs point of view. One good thing that 4076 could be doing is attacking his Marshadow with his Ray. Is he going to? No. Yes? No. I think he should, but I don't know if he will. No, he's not. He should have went after that Marshadow. Because if he went after Marshadow, he could have knocked out Marshadow. Doesn't matter if he hits Fly or whatever, he can get into somewhere safe. Oof. Oof. Here we go. That would have been so bad if he didn't have his Altarias. But now, he's got the Hex up there, and he's going to want to use that Hex. And he's going to want to use it for just beating down the opponent. But what Mr. 40 needs to do right here. Oof. Goodbye. Man, Garantina is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing in its current stage, I must say. Now there, I would have moved up. His Mega Ray up on that top corner, and then I would let him bring his Ray out either there or there, and then if he brought it out there, he would jump over it. If he brought it out or jump wherever he wanted to, and if he left it on there, he could just push it up and press it and attack Marshadow. But what the opponent should do. Oh, here you go, deal quick. He's just burning his plates through now. He saved his Mega Ray for quite a long time. Didn't use it, but now he's using Mega Lucario. That's a little bit interesting for me. A little bit interesting. And that matchup as well. It's not the greatest. I mean, he's going to have 50-50 chance of pulling it off, but I wonder, are they Does he see it? He does see it coming. So at least they see things coming, which is good to know, and it's cool to see. But, oh, is he going to make the plays? And now he wants to go in and attack and get rid of that Marshadow, but it's too late. I think it's too late. He puts a pressure on. I probably would have went there, but this does pressure his goal. And it makes Dev crit back up. And I like how he pushes up with that Giratina. Now he can jump through and potentially wreak havoc on the other side. But Dev Crit's popping that Mega Ray. I like. It's interesting to see. For me, it's interesting to see how they play. I'm fascinated that he saved his Mega Ray for so long, when that is the recyclable Mega Plate. Oh, forgot about the Marshadow. Didn't get rid of it. That was a bad move by Foro. And here he just wants to attack. If Mega Ray isn't rolling gold, this other one. Oh, and he's got the out damage because of the Altaria anyway. Boom. He's got the damage buffs. He's got the damage buffs on him. So as long as he keeps both of his Altaria on the field, he doesn't have anything to worry about pretty much. Even if he knocked that Marshadow out there, he would have just put Sableye right back there. So that was not much of a big deal. I probably would have moved down to the Altaria rather than just attacking the Sableye, because if that happens, his Ray is gone and he wants his Ray on the board. Although this way he can cycle out to his Mega, but then he needs to cycle out his Altarias, and he doesn't really want to do that. So there we go. So Marshadow going down, and now he's got to be aggressive with the Hex to either try and cycle the Hex out, because he wants to keep. I think he wants to keep the Altarias on the board. So here we go. Perish Song right here. Yellow team to the mist. There we go. So he's starting a cycle. He can get a Giratina back, and then try and get his Ray back to Mega Ray. But he's got to try not to knock out anything of his opponents. Or I would be. Personally, I'll be trying to not knock anything out. He gets his Ray back to Mega Ray, which is a good thing. But he's also going to get locked down. 2-1 MP Mons, no more Dragon Sphere. He's got to pop that out, and he's got to go Mega soon. So he wants to get his. This is smart as well. This is also smart. The Altaria won't be very worried about Sableye. No, wrong way. I would have, if I was him, I would have put it down there on that entry. Jumped through Ray, jumped through that one, because you want to be able to using Giratina. This is where like my strategical point of views are. Rather than just going for the straights around, which he's gonna see and move away from, you want to get into a strategical position where you can go here. He could have been up there already, and next turn he could have been up here. And as a position to be in, that's far better. And he's gonna want to hit that white right about now. No. I do like though how all the devs are like, everything is like level 5, level 10. I want to know, well, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think these devs actually play, or these decks just got given, or got to choose what deck they want, got given a whole bunch of like mats and camera, like just to boost up whatever mons that they wanted to run a deck on? Or if like the devs have certain mons that they help to create, and that's why they've got these decks. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on all of that. Because I find that kind of things very interesting. And for me, I probably... See, this is where I like differentiate from a lot... Oh... I differentiate from a lot of other Dragon users and things like that, is because I would use my Mega Rays and my everything else is so different than a lot of, like, well, not so different. I know there are some very good Dragon players out there that I do know of, and they do play them a little bit different rather than just like the rush and attack with whatever's there. But fly. The fly. That's actually really good for the opponent. I wonder how many. Also, there's so much wondering that I'm doing about all these dev matches, but just about like, I wonder how many people go to time against these devs, or timeout, or if the devs are fast at playing, or if they're slow at playing. That'd be fascinating, because sometimes that can show how good a player is. Ooh, man, seeing the Rays knocking out the Megas, that is nasty. That is nasty. But now this opponent here, because he has his Dragon Sphere knocked out, he's so crippled by MP. He needs to get that shiny Ray up there behind him, because he's gonna just get Sableye or Marshadow put in behind the front there. He needs to get that Ray off the entry, and he can't wait too long. If I was him, I would be moving shiny Ray right there, because he's just gonna keep on plowing in front of him. He's not gonna get anywhere. He just needs to. There we go. Alright, and even then, I would have gone the opposite way, and now the opponent has the Mega Ray back, so he's got to attack, he's got to keep on the offensive, hitting that gold. Oof. This guy, 4076, sounds like a phone number. It's very similar to a phone number when I was growing up. When I was growing up, our phone number was like 408, and so like, oof. Ooh, the 60, the 80. The damage buffs are nuts. The damage buffs are nuts. Pressuring with the Sableye. Move up with the meat. No, he should move up with the shiny. He should move up with the shiny. Why? You're not in a position to need to take out that Sableye. I mean, he doesn't want to lose an Altaria. I get that. But you just don't need to. He needs to be able to get up and lock down the opponent. So now he's going to finally be able to get something else out, which will be good. The opponent will get Ray out here. He's going to have to move his Ray up one. Rays can't knock out that Lucario though, so he's going to need to slowly march his way up. The opponent will go down, and should Mega come down and trying to start taking out some of these Altaria, because he's got no threat at all with his Lucario on goal. Especially Carmenite. Let's have a quick look at that Lucario. He's doing exactly that. He knows. See, and this is what I like to see, is that the devs actually seem to know their matchups and know what they're doing. All Carmelites into that purple. That is nasty. That Ray can only hit their white into this to knock it out. So they shouldn't have to worry too much. Does he have a gold block? No gold block, just a long throw. Alright. And he's just going to slowly march across with and then he gets the hacks out, so he doesn't need to worry. He's got his second backup, and he's going for that white. That's all he can go for, is that white. The opponent hits the white. That feels. Imagine if he hit the white then though. Here he's going to try and knock down one of these, so he's got the damage he's got the damage advantage. Ooh, but the double spin. The double spin, and they tie. No, he should be attacking. Or actually, if he moves there, if he moves here with his shiny and then attacks with his Ray, that is the best option. There we go. Opponents are making plays. Double chance. He's going to go after the Altaria. If he gets knocked this out, man, these dev matches, man, at least they are entertaining, I must say. He gets the roll. Gets that roll, which is not surprising with Ray, I must say. I'm just going to put it out there as not surprising. He does get the Ray. He does have a good big gold. And now Mr. Crit. He's got to hope for a fly, or hope for him to hit a white. That's the only chance. The Pyrrhus song, the banish on goal. The dev crit for the win. I'd love to play some of these guys, man. Love to. There we go. I'll come back soon with another match. With another div. So, this is the other dev that we'll see a lot of, Mr. 32. He's also up to 37. So this means they're both up to about 37s. That means they've been winning a lot. They have been winning a lot. And there's no doubt why with their decks. I kind of hope. Like, this feels dirty. This feels really dirty. But I hope, and I feel wrong saying this, but I hope the opponent right now pushes them so much. Either it just rushes them so that they lose, or banishes them off to the ultra space, just so that they see how annoying these decks are. But is this going to be a quick game? Is this going to be a quick game? Oh, that knockout. So, for those of you who don't know, let's have a little quick look at what happened. Did you guys see it? So if we go, here we go. I'll just show you that again. So the opponent went in with the Mega, with an X speed, wanting to hit gold on purple. Because he's got such a big purple, that is what he's going for. Hits the Dragon Pulse, and because Mega Sceptile is a dragon, grass dragon, gets knocked out. Let's have a little look at that. And then he brings out that, man, that was so low. Very lucky on the dev's point. But check this out. Grass dragon. Wow. Wow. The devs, man. Getting the rolls. And here he's just going to go rushing with the Charizards now. I think he should have done this earlier. He doesn't have a long throw though. This deck feels like it needs a long throw. Oh, I hope he hits blue right here. Like, normally I don't want. Ooh, see, I probably would have even respun that. I don't want the Ultra Beast to go doing this, but because it's against the dev, I want to show them how good these things are. And well, obviously they're using the super good decks themselves, but also take note that the devs have all updated the Destiny Bond as the main piece to cycle them to make them bigger and better. Whereas me, if it was me, I would have had one on each. I would have had one purple, 1-0, 100, 110. Goes for the rush himself. Rushes on. Charizard white, gonna defend on the goal. And oof. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. Coming out with now the Bennett's Gengar out so he can Mega Gengar when the Charizards are out. And right now, double chance for that blue. No! Double chance with Sally. Like, you can either get the opportunities, man. The opportunities. And now he's down to Gengar. It's gonna Mega. Not looking good. It's not looking good. He can potentially attack. I don't know if he will or not. Let's see. No, he's going to go for the sneaky ones. Now, then, I probably would have moved Sally over rather than just putting Farmosa, because then now you're going to want to drop Farmosa up anyway. That Dragon Tail coming in clutch right there. If he did a single spin, then he would not have had that. And see, just move Silly over. You want to get Silly banished. The whole point of running a deck like this is to get Silly in the action, and he's not doing it. He's a little bit afraid of the devs at the moment. Here we go. Now he's going for it, but a little bit too late in my opinion. He should have gone for this ages ago. Double spin. Anything is better than damage on a 0. Hits that rendezvous. Let's give the devs a taste of what they've created. Double chance Farmosa right here. And then just continue on those banishing ways. Max revive going down. Okay, so he wants to use his other Charizard. See, and also, I probably would have put my Charizard here somewhere to set up a surround, the Charizard Y surround. Or I suppose you can move it up 1. If it was me, I would move it up that 1. No. gets a roll, but man, because of Mars Shadow, it's not a good, like, anything that's a single roll damage on Sceptile, which is the majority of his wheel, is gonna be a loss. So the opponent here just obviously showing he's not quite as good of a player. And now the Charizard is going to get taken up, man. I wish I had an opportunity to go up against these devs. Double chance. He should have saved his double chance for this, but hits it. That is very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Does he not have a Mighty Sphere? Does he not have a Mighty Sphere? Move that Charizard up. Good choice. Good choice. Mega Banette going to go down for the corner potentially. Now is a safe time he can attack into Famosa. I would attack, yeah, good choice, man. The devs making the moves, man. Making the moves, knock it out now. Hits the curse so he can potentially banish it. This is potentially as dangerous as... And he's freely able to attack into it. He needs those double chances. He needs to hit the rendezvous right now. Flame Gun versus Shadow Sneak. That feels bad. Next is going to be the surround on the Charizard. He's going to go for the out-damaging attack. Hopefully Charizard either spins up a storm or hits Dragon Tail. He got it, man. Double chance to hit that curse. Is he going to do it? Man. The devs got the rolls. All the rolls, man. All the rolls. Now, all he can do here is hope he out-damages Charizard X. Hopefully he like spins like a madman. Is it Carmelited? Is this Charizard? No, it's not Carmelited. So not as good a chances to spin up a storm. And the curse again though. That would have been a little exclusion for the Mega. Charizard X, man, has a whole lot of potential and people just are not using it. Just for the unreliability of the spinners. And at least he's not going to get banished. But it's all over. The devs from what I've seen. What? He got banished anyway? The curse marker stayed? That is a little bit strange. And did he rage quit on it? Did he rage quit on the... I don't want to be mean, but I kind of don't blame him. If the curse marker stayed and then his thing got banished when it shouldn't have. That the devs need to fix that if that is the case. Let's see if there's any more devs in here. They should be there playing all these games. But I have seen one of the ones in these leagues is running an awesome fire deck with Arcanines and all these. There's no way they're gonna stay down this low. They will be up in the 3K if they are playing. Doesn't look like they're there though. But let us just pull this up quickly for you guys, actually. So, if I pull up my screenshots and... not screenshots. If I pull up my... in here, I believe. Here we go. So this is the other dev decks. So they are rocking the Charizard with the Mega, and this is the low one, the Dev 343. But it's still a really good deck, especially for that level. There's no way he should be staying down that low. And Ho doesn't even matter that he's level 1. So that's pretty cool. And then this one, the Dev Mew, running the new Psychic Banish and back. And he's already 27. That was last night for me. So he's probably already nearly at the 30. That is nuts. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, having a little bit of a look into the devs. I feel a little bit bad because I just want to play one, especially as a content creator. I know majority of the other content creators will probably feel the same. We just want to play them, and especially for our communities to share them. I suppose that's a little bit of what these replays are for, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The last update that I have seen for the devs, we should be getting another one tonight very soon, so we'll check back in. Do you guys want me to like make videos, update videos on how the dev battles are going? Last one is 11 wins. And this is going to be nearly 24 hours since that was updated. Not quite, but by the time the video was up, probably. So there will be at 50. There will already be at 50, I would say, wins. But by the looks of those, they've been winning a lot as well. So love to hear from you guys. Did you guys enjoy this video? Do you guys want to see more about the devs? Do you want to see a dev update? And if anybody has played a dev and has a match ID, I'd love to see it and go over it just kind of like I did on these ones, because it's just interesting watching devs. So I'd love to hear from you guys, all your thoughts, and we'll see you all soon, hopefully.